Hey everyone! Today we're diving into a topic that many of us experience, bloating. It's a completely normal part of digestion, but let's be real. Sometimes it can be uncomfortable and make us feel self-conscious. But what if I told you that bloating doesn't always have to be a burden? That's why, in this video, we're going to explore 5 common reasons why we experience bloating, and, more importantly, what we can do about it to relieve discomfort and feel our best. Now let's dive in. Let's start with the basics. When we eat, our digestive system breaks down food into components our bodies can absorb. This involves enzymes, muscle contractions, and gas production. As food breaks down, especially carbohydrates, gas is released. This gas can build up, causing bloating. Think of it like inflating a balloon. More gas, more pressure, more bloating. Certain foods, eating speed, and digestion efficiency can increase gas. But don't worry, you don't have to give up your favorite foods. Simple tweaks can help minimize bloating. Ginger, used for centuries, eases digestion and reduces bloating. Gingerol in ginger relaxes digestive muscles, allowing gas to pass. Enjoy ginger as tea, in smoothies, or candied. Fennel seeds also relieve bloating and gas. They relax digestive muscles, preventing gas-trapping spasms. Chew fennel seeds, steep them for tea, or add to cooking. Peppermint soothes digestive issues. Menthol in peppermint calms digestive muscles, reducing spasms. Try peppermint tea or use peppermint oil in a diffuser. Kiwi contains actinidin, which helps break down proteins. This is helpful for bloating after protein-rich meals. Enjoy kiwi on its own in a breakfast bowl or smoothie. These remedies can help, but consult a healthcare professional for persistent bloating. Now, let's talk about a group of foods that often get a bad rap when it comes to bloating: carbohydrates. But hold on, before you banish all carbs from your plate, it's important to understand that not all carbs are created equal. Our bodies digest different types of carbs at different rates, and some can lead to more gas production than others. One group of carbs that often contributes to bloating is called oligosaccharides. These complex sugars are found in foods like beans, lentils, broccoli, and onions. While these foods are incredibly nutritious, our bodies have a hard time breaking down oligosaccharides completely. As a result, these undigested carbs travel to our large intestine, where they become food for our gut bacteria. And guess what our gut bacteria produce as a byproduct of their feast? You got it? Gas. Now, if you're someone who experiences bloating after enjoying these foods, you might have heard of something called a low FODMAP diet. FODMAP stands for fermentable oligosaccharides, disaccharides, monosaccharides, and polyols. Basically, a group of carbs and sugar alcohols that are poorly absorbed in the small intestine and can trigger digestive symptoms like bloating in some people. While a low FODMAP diet can be helpful for identifying trigger foods and managing symptoms, it's not a one-size-fits-all solution and should be done under the guidance of a registered dietitian. They can help you determine if a low FODMAP diet is right for you, guide you through the elimination and reintroduction phases, and ensure you're still meeting your nutritional needs. But what if you love beans and lentils and don't want to give them up entirely? The good news is that you don't have to. Gradually introducing these foods into your diet can help your body adapt and minimize bloating. Start by incorporating small amounts of legumes into your meals a few times a week, and gradually increase the portion sizes as tolerated. Soaking beans and lentils before cooking can also help reduce their gas-producing potential. Soaking helps break down some of those complex sugars, making them easier to digest. Simply cover your beans or lentils with water, add a pinch of salt, and let them soak for several hours or overnight. Then, drain and rinse them before cooking as usual. Chapter 3. Let's talk about another common culprit behind bloating: constipation. When our bowel movements are infrequent or difficult, it can lead to a buildup of stool in our digestive tract. This buildup can cause our abdomen to feel distended and uncomfortable, contributing to that bloated feeling. Think of it like a traffic jam in your intestines. Everything slows down, leading to congestion and discomfort. But what causes constipation in the first place? Well, several factors can contribute, including a lack of fiber in the diet, dehydration, a sedentary lifestyle, and even stress. When we don't consume enough fiber, our stool lacks bulk, making it difficult for our intestines to move things along. Similarly, when we're dehydrated, our bodies hold on to water, leading to harder stools that are harder to pass. A sedentary lifestyle can also slow down our digestive system. When we're inactive, our intestinal muscles don't contract as effectively, leading to slower transit time and an increased risk of constipation. And finally, stress can wreak havoc on our digestive system, disrupting the normal rhythm of our bowel movements. So how can we combat constipation and prevent it from contributing to bloating? Here are 4 effective strategies. 1. Fiber up. Fiber is like a superhero for our digestive system. It adds bulk to our stool, making it easier to pass, and promotes regular bowel movements. Aim to include plenty of fiber-rich foods in your diet, such as fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, and nuts. 2. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Drinking plenty of water throughout the day is crucial for keeping things moving smoothly in our digestive tract. Water helps soften our stool, making it easier to pass, and prevents dehydration, which can contribute to constipation. 3. Get moving. Engaging in regular physical activity can work wonders for our digestive health. Exercise helps stimulate our intestinal muscles, promoting regular bowel movements. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity exercise most days of the week. 4. Manage stress. Chronic stress can disrupt the delicate balance of our digestive system. Finding healthy ways to manage stress, such as yoga, meditation, deep breathing exercises, or spending time in nature, can help regulate bowel movements and reduce bloating. Chapter 4. Now let's talk about a surprising culprit that can contribute to bloating: salt. While we need some salt for our bodies to function correctly, consuming too much salt can lead to water retention, making us feel puffy and bloated. When we eat a salty meal, our bodies try to maintain a balance of fluids. Salt draws water into our bloodstream, increasing the volume of fluid in our bodies. While our kidneys work hard to flush out excess sodium and fluid, this process takes time. In the meantime, that extra fluid can make us feel bloated, especially in our abdomen. So how can we combat salt-induced bloating? The simplest and most effective strategy is to drink more water. Drinking plenty of water helps flush out excess sodium and fluid from our bodies, reducing bloating and helping us feel more comfortable. But it's not just about drinking more water, it's also about being mindful of our salt intake. Many processed foods, packaged snacks, and restaurant meals are loaded with hidden sodium. By cooking more meals at home using fresh, whole ingredients, we can better control the amount of salt in our diets. When reading food labels, pay close attention to the sodium content. Aim to choose products with lower sodium options and be mindful of condiments, sauces, and dressings, which can also contribute a significant amount of salt to our diets. Remember, moderation is key. Enjoying salty foods occasionally is perfectly fine, but making a conscious effort to reduce our overall salt intake can make a big difference in preventing bloating and feeling our best. Chapter 5. Believe it or not, something as simple as swallowing air can contribute to bloating. We often swallow air without even realizing it, especially when we eat too quickly, drink carbonated beverages, chew gum, or suck on hard candies. When we swallow air, it travels down our esophagus and into our stomach. While some of this air gets released through burping, some of it can get trapped in our digestive tract, leading to bloating and discomfort. So how can we minimize air swallowing and prevent it from contributing to bloating? Here are a few simple tips. 1. Eat mindfully. Slow down when you eat and chew your food thoroughly. This allows your digestive system to keep up and reduces the amount of air you swallow. 2. Ditch the fizz. Carbonated beverages like soda and sparkling water release carbon dioxide gas in our stomachs, leading to bloating. Opt for flat beverages like water, herbal tea, or unsweetened juice instead. 3. Skip the gum and hard candies. Chewing gum and sucking on hard candies can make us swallow more air. If you find yourself reaching for these treats, try snacking on crunchy fruits or vegetables instead. 4. Avoid straws. Using straws can make us suck in more air as we drink. Try sipping your beverages directly from the glass or cup. By being mindful of these habits, we can reduce the amount of air we swallow, preventing unnecessary bloating and discomfort. That's a wrap on bloating. Bloating and abdominal discomfort are huge topics that we only scratched the surface of in today's video. I hope you enjoyed learning about some of the common reasons why we experience bloating, and more importantly, what we can do about it. Remember, small changes can make a big difference. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.